Good morning, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's hearing of the Transportation Committee. My name is Idanis Rodriguez, and I'm the chair of this committee. We are joined today by Council Member Vaca, Chim, Ross, Brandbremer, Constantinides, and Menchaca. Today we will vote on a package of bills aimed at making our cities safer and more efficient for pedestrians and commercial cyclists. The first, Intro 1117-A, introduced by Councilmember Brandbremer and myself, closed the loophole for commercial cyclist safety requirements, bringing independent contractors into the fold. As more cyclists become riders for app service and other tech companies, these cyclists should be looked after and supported with important safety items, even if they are not currently classified employees. The efforts to support bike courier safety are important, and I want to thank the advocacy of Barabi, Desai, and the Taxi Workers Alliance for supporting this industry, as well as Councilmember Brandbremer for his efforts. Intro 1117-A, introduced by Councilmember Rosenthal and myself, will require the DOT to study implementing a barn dance style crossing as one of the most dangerous intersections in New York City. The study should consider the feasibility for this innovative street crossing that allow pedestrians to cross an intersection diagonally while no cars move in any direction. These crossings are popular in Japan and London, and we have seen their effectiveness with a few we have here in New York City. With no cars moving, the chance of someone being hit at an intersection plummets. Finally, Intro 1285-A, introduced by myself, seek to ease crowding on our city's busy sidewalks, from 42nd Street near Times Square to 7th Avenue between Penn Station and Times Square to Main Street in Flushing. We know where our streets are overflowing and where needs for improvement are dire. It is unsafe to have pedestrians spilling into our streets as sidewalks brim with pedestrians. It was for this reason that the Times Square pedestrian plazas were such positive developments, and why I commend the DOT for remaining a street space. My bill will require DOT to study 6 of the most crowd over sidewalks in our city and come up with strategies to ease crowding. In all, these bills aim to address serious safety concerns while making the flow of pedestrians more efficient. Before we begin, I would like to offer Councilmember Brandbremer an opportunity to speak on Intro 1117-A.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, for supporting this piece of legislation. I am very proud to continue the work that we are doing in the City of New York to make delivery cyclists safer as they perform their duties, while also making pedestrians and motorists safer. A few years ago, we passed a bill that required delivery cyclists to have reflective vests, and I believe that has made the cyclists safer, as well as pedestrians and motorists. It also includes some information on the food establishment that they are delivering for, and that law has worked well, and every time I see one of those bicycles with reflector vests on, I feel very, very proud. But there are also hardworking folks who are delivering for entities like Uber Eats and others that are not subject to that initial law, so we are amending the law to make sure that those cyclists are safe and protected and cared for, as well as the pedestrians who come into contact with them. So it's an important addition to an important law that we've already passed, and I thank the Chair and the Committee and the Council for their support.
I would like to thank our committee staff for all of their hard work on these bills. Financial analysts, Shima Obicheri, Counsel Faisal Malik, former Counsel Kelly Taylor, Policy Analyst Jonathan Macerano, Gafan Salov, and Emily Runit, as well as my staffs, Jose Luis, Russell Murphy, and Stefan Emiliano. I recommend a yes vote on the bill, and I now call for the committee clerk to call the roll.
William Martin, Committee Clerk. Roll call vote, Committee on Transportation. Chair Rodriguez.
Aye, and I also like to recognize Councilmember Dangarani, who is here with us.
Garadnik.
Aye.
Vaca.
Aye.
Chin.
Aye.
Rose.
I would like to be added to intro 1285A and 1117A, and I vote aye on all.
Van Bramer.
Aye.
Greenfield.
Thank you. I'd also like to be added to 1117A and 1285A. Congratulate my colleagues, and I vote aye on all.
Richards.
I vote aye.
Constantinides.
I vote aye.
Menchaca.
As a proud sponsor of all these bills, I vote aye on all.
Reynoso.
I vote aye on all.
By a vote of 11 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, all items have been adopted on today's Transportation Committee agenda.
Thank you. I will leave the vote open for the next half an hour.